All right, good morning everybody. So we are going to pop the tops of all the hives, mainly just to get a feel for how populated they are, but also we're gonna try out a refractometer today. I'm a little bit bummed. My bees are seriously looking busy, but they don't seem to have many of the frames capped, at least of the one I popped open on Friday. I did do one off screen just because I thought I would be harvesting honey for my parents today with my mom for her birthday. That was yesterday, so everyone wish her a wonderful happy birthday. But the one hive that I picked that I thought would be great, the whole top box wasn't even capped, not even a frame. So we're gonna bust out this thing and see how moisture content level they are, and my luck, watch I pop every other hive and it's fully capped, so then I'll feel bad. But we're gonna go do that and we'll see. Now if it is capped, we're not gonna bother with the refractometer. Well, I guess we could, just to see what it is. Yeah, we might do it with one hive. So let's see how this hive looks today. We would have gotten up earlier, but yesterday we did a lot of activities yesterday. We were tired. But now I know why I do this in the morning, at 8 in the morning. There's no sun that's hitting these suckers. All right. Get that on. Whew. That looks... Now this one was a late bloomer hive. So my nose wants to run as soon as I step outside. That's great. Yeah, this one's not even really that full. Not full at all. That's a bad specimen. All right, let's pull the next one because it at least looked like it had some. A little better. Not that great. All right, we're gonna leave them alone. They were, like I said, a late blooming hive. That one I was least expecting to get something out of. Now this one. Has a nice full top. Chris is very helpful. He's cleaning out my ant moats and putting new oil in them. It's great. Big help to me. Ooh. They're working on it. Very light honey. Light, light, light. You're working on that one too. Yeah, that's wet. It comes out when you shake it. so we don't even have to bother with the refractometer with that. So my bees are just apparently late today, or this year. I don't get it. But we're not going to bug them tearing apart everything, because ultimately what's at the top is probably not on the bottom correctly either. So when you shake it, when you shake your frames and stuff comes out, it means it's definitely too wet. So I don't have to do the refractometer until I shake it and nothing comes out. This one's working on it. Huh? Nothing's coming out of that, but they're all looking the same. Thank you. So yeah, my hives are for some reason being behind this year. That's not even touched. So the sad reality is I may not get much honey this year. Which is bumming because I bought all my honey bottles forever ago. My God, that's dark. There's not much in that one either. This is the one that I popped up Friday, so we're gonna leave it alone because I know it wasn't ready Friday. Well, so I opened the wrong hive, Mom and Dad. Yep. Are you almost to the point where you can look through a refractometer? No? Okay. This one is basically capped. All of it. That's great. Huh. I'm trying to debate what I want to do. I feel like maybe giving this hive one of the supers that are not done. Might be good for it. Let me think. Really depends what's down there. No, they got plenty of room. All right. So, well, we got at least 10 full frames so far. Put that back. All right, we still got one more we can practice with the refractometer. So, well, this hive did good. They capped the top box. So they're, I guess, right on schedule, I guess. We normally harvest right around July 4th, so that's good. This is another late bloomer hive. We requeened. And it appears they are doing good. There's at least bees up top, so they're not overwhelmed with beetles. This top box is acting, I guess, mostly as ventilation, it looks like. All right. Yeah. Really bumming. You have good years and you have bad years for beekeeping. This one's not a great year for me. Maybe I oversplit them, I don't know. All right, so Chris has our refractometer. Let's bring y'all up, there you go. Okay, so we're gonna just to kind of get them to vacate the one I want. There we go. All right. So Chris is gonna go ahead and squirt some honey out of these. Cells. It's not as easy as it looks. Maybe we should just squish them. I don't know. What do you think? And then he's putting it on the refractometer. It seems like there should be a lot more honey in those cells. Maybe pop through one of these. Or is that enough, you think? And then he's gonna go away from the bees, so he could probably take off his veil. Didn't damage it laying on its side. While he goes and looks. Anything?
Not really defined.
Let me give it a try.
Between 15 and 20.
I think it needs, telling you. I feel like the lower you hold it, the more better it is. I don't know.
It's not like the saltwater one.
No, it's not like the saltwater one. Should we need more honey?
No, you
No?
only need like 3 drops.
I'm learning there's refractometers for like everything. I wonder if we can.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Hold on. It's hard to see through that. Yeah, I don't think we can make that work. That's what we're kind of looking through, is that little scale right there. Oh, that almost, like, you can almost see a line on it. But that's hard. So we're looking through that little tiny peephole to see what the honey is. And it's very difficult. But I actually think since that one's capped, this whole box is probably ready to go. I'm curious, so. Pretty good. Let them have that pipette for a second. Well, that's all we're gonna do for today. We got a lot to do. We're gonna take Mom out. Mom wants seafood for lunch, so seafood it is. But other than that, we are resting today after we take care of everybody. And so we'll probably harvest. I want to say I'll give everyone else a couple more weeks. I know this top box is ready, but probably the week of July 4th, not before that weekend, because we're gonna have some extra critters in the house, and I am not dealing with that. But yeah, so we're gonna give them a couple more weeks. We're behind. It could be that I oversplit them this year, which is weird because they that is a weird looking paint pattern on that thing. I guess the knot is bleeding through the paint. Interesting. Anyway, squirrel. So we're gonna give them a couple more weeks, and probably the week of the 4th through the 10th, maybe we'll do a harvesting video. But other than that, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and we'll see you guys soon.